All right, thanks for staying with us and welcome back to another wonderful moment on Final Whistle. We are treated to an entertaining game yesterday. Very wonderful watching for the Super Eagles of Nigeria facing Portugal yesterday in the last game for the international friendly. And trust me, those guys, they bring up a fight. They try yesterday for that game. Maybe an official. Huh?
Always a pleasure.
To have you guys. Yeah, my name is Charles. I remain your humble. Before we talk about player ratings, AY, I don't want to start with you on this one. Make us start with official. What did you observe for that game yesterday, official?
A lot to be observed. A lot to be observed. First of all, I would say, congratulations to Alexander Iwobi. I think we established that before yesterday it was 99 caps to his name. So yesterday it was evident that he's going to play to make it 100. And it was presented with an award. And I think the biggest award
is Centurion.
Okay. Okay. The biggest Centurion. Okay. The biggest award we received yesterday. Now the one where Ronaldo was clapping when he was being presented with that Centurion.
Yeah.
I saw Ronaldo clapping hands for him. Do you know why? Ronaldo understands longevity, greatness. To play 100. I think Ronaldo is on 170 something like that.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. 100 caps, not be beans. So I think that's 10 years in the Super Eagles. So he was wowed by both the opposition and his teammates clapped. And just the people who present that award, they vest me.
Yeah, they don't get choice now. Then we see present them.
I'll go do now. So I think that was one of the observations. The second observation was the intensity of the match. The third observation was the ability of both teams that they want to play football. Yeah. I love teams that want to play football. Please. The Premier League was so boring this last season that I forgot how football is to be played. So the last season, Premier League taught me that I should vast my research and start watching probably the La Liga more. The La Liga more, the Italian Serie A more, the Ligue 1. Probably they are football in those countries than what the Premier League dropped last season. Stinkers. So we saw football yesterday, strings of passes, attempt on goal, the keeper were being walked. Midfield, we saw masterclass, we saw defense masterclass. Everything was spot on in that yesterday. And in a game that promised a lot, 3 goals come out for that match. 3 goals come out for that match. So none were from set pieces. None was from set pieces. All from open play. Attackers got on the score sheet. So everything that game had. You saw tactical mastermind from the coaches. Yeah. You get things where I never seen Escashe would do before. He do them yesterday. You know, Roberto Martinez too. I saw some glimpse of what the idea. You understand? So it is what it is. I was wowed.
Anyway, what do you observe yesterday?
What I first observed is the fact that my predictions were right. I think I deserve a round of applause.
I beg, get out of this.
A round of applause if our backroom are not busy. They should give me a round of applause.
So inside out of 100, you get one.
I thought you're supposed to give me.
What was my score prediction?
Is it for yesterday?
Okay. Do you know Joao Felix's goal was a goal? If there was goal line technology.
But it was ruled out now.
It was not ruled out. It was a goal line technology. It was 3-1.
The score line ended 2-1. Official long kill and then any controversy.
It was 3-1.
That was what you watched yesterday. You watched 3-1.
That Felix going to go now.
What was the score line yesterday? I remembered you said you deserve to get a flower because you said
give it to me.
I don't clap for you now.
2-1 was the score line yesterday. So one of the things I observed is the fact that I predicted that correctly. I think it's enough.
That position again, you go tail.
Yes, but I got this one.
That's why you're basking in this moment.
Yes, let me bask. And I think I was also impressed. No doubt, I was impressed. I think we completed despite the loss, we completed about 325 passes out of 370 yesterday. Impressive.
Yes.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
And I said, Elisa might not have won the AFCON, but it's won some of our hearts. Because
some
of this.
Might be all.
Some people are still.
People still against
some people definitely. Even Jesus Christ had
enemies.
So there are still some people that are still waiting for him to fail.
Yeah.
So, but yesterday we saw 12 match unbeaten ended. But it is worth it. Because this kind of friendlies I'm actually looking out for. We need this kind of friendlies.
Worthy opponent.
Worthy. Yeah. You saw how it too. We stretched them out.
Now we know complete though.
Yes, we stretched them out. You see how we stretched them out, even with that team B, supposed team B. Yeah. You understand? Because if we were going to the World Cup, this is not the team that we will have paraded.
Yes.
Yeah, they are going to World Cup. They paraded everything that they have, the best. So I think for me, I think we had a very good outing yesterday. Even though I felt like in the second half, the Portuguese national team looked a little bit more they looked a little more focused. They came in firing in the second half.
Yeah.
I don't know whatever they told them in the dressing room. I think the match was won between that second half because I think we played better in the first half.
Yeah.
But regardless, we saw a lot of substitution, and that would have probably resulted into the reason why we did not play well. And I also observed, and it is not just an observation. It has just cemented my take about some certain players that do not deserve to also be in this national team. Like I said, there are some who deserve to be in this national team. So my observation yesterday was yes, we are getting there. I'm just telling you my observation. That my observation was still on some of these players that I have emphasized before that do not deserve to be in the national team. And if there's still time on their side, they can still look for another national team to go and represent if it's still possible. I think we'll start mentioning their names. The truth about our international window with Teresa Culture is every international window, there is one or two player that is forced to retire. We saw the William Trustekong of this world. We saw at the point we might have seen we saw Ahmed Musa. We might have seen Boniface and some cliques. But now I think this international window has ended again. And I'm sure that we are not going to see some certain players. I think we'll get there when we start rating them.
AY Baba. Now let's talk about the players. A1 official. I think in yesterday we have Maduka Okoye. So let's rate Maduka Okoye official.
Okay. Is it a scale for Maduka Okoye? I think for his sake, we should remove the 10/10 from him.
He broke the scale, bro.
Wow. Maduka. And to think of that, he always drop this kind of performance every time. And to think of it that we know his ability. His availability has always been the problem. We have seen this against Russia last year. Drop 10/10, L'Equipe. And he does it at Udinese. One of the toughest league. I think 5 teams are going to the Champions League from Italian Serie A this season. To tell you how tough and competitive that league has become now. It's been long somebody retained there. You see that Napoli today, Juve tomorrow, Inter Milan, AC Milan. So they are rotating to tell you how tough that league can be. And Maduka Okoye is evident. It's an example, a prime example of playing at the highest level, playing in a top European club. Wow, see the performance, see the technique. See the technique. 10/10 for me.
Man of the match performance.
I think the goalkeeper are considered 2. I will not rate him 10/10. But I think he had a fantastic outing.
When they pull 2 for him from
8/10. 8/10 for me. 8/10. Now I think I saw 4 brilliant important saves. That should have been a goal. And to say that the last fixture we considered 4, we had the goalkeeper that considered 4. And then while we were able to just manage 2 this time around, which were direct goals that the keepers would not have answers to. Just like the goal that the Portuguese national goalkeeper also considered under the harm. I think the defender should have done better. So I'm not faulting him for those goals, but the fact that he considered those goals is one of the reasons why I will not give him a 10/10. But I think 8/10 is fine.
8/10 for you. Yeah. Let's talk about backlines yesterday. I think we saw Christian Akpan starting that game at the right back yesterday. We saw Semilo Ajayi and Kevin Bassey partnering in the center defense. And then we saw also Bruno Onyemachi at the left back. So how are you rating them, official?
I would like to go from worst to best. Okay. I think the worst defender yesterday, people will say Christian Akpan. Is it Chukwu Akpan or Christian Akpan? Christian Akpan. I will tell you, he was not even the worst defender yesterday. Bruno Onyemachi, what were you doing? What were you doing at that left back at the first 45 minutes? That guy should have been red carded yesterday. He should have been red carded. The first one, yellow card. The second one, in 2026, Semedo, they run past you. Bruno Onyemachi. Do you know since when I've been watching Semedo? Nelson Semedo.
They don't owe though.
I watched Semedo in Portuguese league. I watched Barca signed him. I watched him play at Wolves. Then he has left Wolves. Then in 2026, Semedo, they run past you, Bruno. In 2026. Then you brought him down. That's the second yellow card. In that friendly capacity, the ref just let it slide new. And to think of Bruno is giving all this performance, why won't we keep seeing Zaidu? When one get left leg, one get right leg. I'm not convinced though. Please. To me, it was the worst defender yesterday. Because Akpan just came in. So it's understandable if Akpan is shaking. Player, if Bruno will get almost 30 caps, are we here to joke? Please. 4/10. Kevin Bassey. He held the ball well. He was physical with Ronaldo. He let him understand, say, Idolo will go shake hands after the match. We feel swap JC after the match, but this is business. There was a time he tried carrying the ball many times from the defense to the midfield. I understand that just to be the the lazy press from Cristiano Ronaldo. So I think it's 7/10 for me for Kevin Bassey. He brought physicality and everything to that defense. The only thing lacking with Kevin Bassey now, I will put that lacking thing on Ajayi.
Okay.
Because Ajayi is the senior man in that defense. And there was no vocals in that defense yesterday.
No coordination at
Nobody is telling them to step out. Nobody is telling them to stay low. Nobody is telling them to press high. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Hence why we saw the first goal. Hence why we saw the second goal. Pedro Neto, if there was a leader in that defense, he would have shouted at somebody to press Pedro Neto. To press him quickly.
If you not play that shot.
The same thing happened in that second night. If there was a leader in that defense, press this guy. Show him onto his right leg. Don't let him come to his left. But there was no leader in that defense. And for a 33, 34 year, if you are not that, is not a leader enough for you. You must know where the captain handband.
Yeah.
If that's not leadership enough for you, then I don't know what it is. So Shemilogo Ajayi for me 6/10. I say Kevin Bassey 7.
Yeah.
Then Christian Akpan. I felt the first match in the Super Eagles was heavy, especially against Portugal. It was so heavy.
Yeah.
There's a player in there. I saw glimpses. There was a ball he collected from Pedro Neto in the last ditch. That was eventually ruled for offside. I saw a player in there, but I felt the match was too heavy. He later grew into the game, but I would say as at that time it was kind of too late. So I'll say a 5/10.
Okay, AY.
I think I will start from where Official started. I believe Christian Akpan was the worst defender yesterday, statistically.
Yeah.
Yes, it's understandable. We can actually cut him some slack. He's just coming into the team.
First time.
Now, I'm going to be reading statistics. Now, he lost the ball 9 times. I'm not sure any other defender, both for Portugal and Nigeria, lost the ball like that. He lost the ball. He was going to have won the ball 9 times. He lost the ball 9 times. Yes, we understand he's just coming in. So, I think he had a disappointing debut. Many people felt like, Kelly would have started Brewenex, I can do from where start stuff, but we cannot afford the coach. He still wanted to see, he was friendly.
Yes,
and I don't have a problem with that. You start.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it is a friendly. Yeah, he's still experimenting, but I still want to see the guy. I want to see him. Let us not rule him out because of this disappointing debut, because he played against the heavyweight. You saw how all our defense that's were tested by this litmus test, because you are playing against some of the best midfielders, some of the best wingers in the world. So Christian Akpan 4/10 for me. Now Bruno Imachi, I think he had so much to do. He was dealing with Ronaldo, he was dealing with Joao Felix, and I think that was why he was booked in the early 19th minute, if I'm not mistaken. So
Felix no start though.
This other guy that started from the wing,
Trincao,
yeah. So I'm giving him a 6/10.
Yeah.
Shemilogo Ajayi, I think he was average before he was substituted. I think he was bang average. So I think a 4/10. Kevin Bassey, I expected more, but he was the best out of the defenders yesterday.
Yeah.
I think he registered about 53 touches. That's enough. Yeah, more than any player on the pitch.
Yeah.
He had more touches than any other player on the pitch. 53 touch. So I think that's why I'm giving him a 7/10.
I think it's deserving. Let's go to the midfield official and AY. I think the midfield was crowded yesterday, like you guys predicted. And Ashika was listening to what you want to talk, and he crowded.
He listened more to official than me.
But if you check the information, now you get the information.
Yes, I'm talking about the personnel.
Okay, if I weigh you 1.5,
official lose everything for this game. You lose everything. Prediction, you don't get that information. You don't get that.
Let's go.
This guy, you need glass. The egg roll you chop, you come on your 2 eye. Yeah, yes, you're listening to now. You swallowed 2. You didn't even eat. You swallowed 2.
I didn't eat egg.
Were you not here? No, be you do introduction when I talk about the tactical aspect.
That was why I said he's
not mind this man.
Personnel. He's even closer than
Moses Simon no go see for field. You know go see for here.
Formation. Did I say personnel?
Okay, formation.
I said formation. You got it right. Did I say personnel?
Okay.
Listen to English first before you brag.
Yeah, let's go.
Now that means yesterday we have to we have Wilfred in the day and we have Alex Iwobi. How are you rating them?
Let me start from the captain. I think he impressed. I saw 2 tackles, 2 clearance, 1 blocked shot, 1 interception. I think he was the best midfielder of the day. I thought that's one thing about him in DD. It's like PHCN. You can't predict them.
Yeah.
One day off, one day on. That's what we are doing here now.
Like they play.
That's what we are doing here now. One day on, one day off. So we're expecting light today. We didn't have yesterday.
Yes, we'll have around 4.
So what we are experiencing is Wilfred in DD. One day on, one game good.
Like I just call it, is there Wilfred DD at all?
Yes. One good game, the other one. No, it was even against all odds.
Yeah.
People were thinking the Vitinians, the the midfielders, the Bruno Fernandes.
Maybe everything are tired,
So, yeah, but I think he had a good game. So 8/10 for me.
8/10 for
yes, 8/10. 8/10.
Wow. You high you.
Yeah, it was the best midfielder, even better than Tochukwu and Alex Iwobi. I think Alex Iwobi 5/10.
Tochukwu and
no, I'm coming. The reason why I said 5/10 for Alex Iwobi, there was no moment when I saw Alex Iwobi's type of thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that pass.
Like the pass, nothing breaking, even line no day, not of line breaking. You understand? There was nothing. The ones he did not connect. We saw the same game now. So yes, maybe he was overwhelmed by the 100 appearance thing. You understand? And I respect him for that. Like I've congratulated him before now. Now Tochukwu Nandi was the second best midfielder of the day. 7/10. I think he was energetic. He was tireless. I think he won about 3 good tackles. You understand? I think it was just once he was dribbled past. It was just once he was dribbled past. So I think 7/10 for Tochukwu Nnadi. Now, the confused midfielder yesterday was Fisayo Dele-Bashiru.
I didn't even see it coming. It's time. It's time to go.
Now, not to forget that he created the assist for the goal.
The collabo for your hand is it they created anything. Sometimes statistics are deceiving,
I'm saying our own goal.
And they collect them for your hand.
Collect them for your hand now.
It
almost the
Akko Adams stole that ball from his leg.
That's what I'm saying now. But
because if Akko Adams had opened for him to pass, if he do not pass,
that's what I'm saying now. That he was still
credited with the assist.
He was credited with the assist. That's what I'm saying. No. You understand? No, I just told him that he was the worst midfielder now.
Yeah.
You understand? Aside that, I didn't see this man
at all.
I didn't see him, and I wasn't even expecting him to start. That was why I said Sekoshe just wanted to give all of these players chance, and he's giving them, and you are not grabbing it. So say Dele-Bashiru, if you don't get to see you in some subsequent international friendlies,
we should not be shocked.
We should not be shocked. Or AFCON qualifier matches, we should not be shocked. Because now it's not like yes, because I'm trying to figure out, was he played out of position? He played like a winger. He was struggling with getting the basics done and all. He just looks confused. So I think a 4/10 for Dele-Bashiru.
I think he's deserving. Official.
Yes, I think as predicted, if people watched our tactical preview of this, I think me and you were on that production where I talked about Portugal's heavyweight in the midfield, and I feel that is where they're going to play, but I feel that it has not clicked yet. And I said to dare is to do. That to dare them to look the dragon in the eyes, you have to play and pierce them through that same middle and crowd that middle. So if AY is demanding round of applause for his score prediction, at least I should heard my own tactical side of the game, because I said to at least AY, but it's a good AY has given my kudos, even though you refuse to give me. The thing is, so Eriscasha started with 3 basic midfielders to act as 3 central midfielders. In no order.
That's 3
in no order. Yes, they can rotate. These 3, they are like this. One can go, one can go, one can go like this. It's like a triangle, but they come back together like this. And their work is primarily to man mark. I said it in the tactical preview, and it happened yesterday, and I was so proud of myself. So proud. I need to go to this coaching school. I need to go and get some. So Wilfred Ndidi, I felt it was impressive yesterday, but that's supposed to be Wilfred Ndidi's level. 8 is overboard for me. I'll go for a 7.
Deserving.
As a captain of the day, he led by example. He can do more. He could do more. He can do more. He can do more. He can do more. 7 is good. 7 is very, very good. Then Tochukwu Nandi still finding the ropes, and I'll tell you for a fact, this guy has not had a bad match so far. Today was an alright game. Not that it's not all about him, but it was an alright game so far for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He has not had a bad game. Him and Benjamin Fredericks, no bad game so far. They keep doing it at least the barest minimum. Sometimes player no go dig game, but the barest minimum you go do him as a midfielder. Mark, pass, that, mark, pass, that. He did all those that. I'll give him a 6/10 yesterday. Then for Fisayo Dele-Bashiru, I think I'm tired of making excuses from him that he's being played off position wing. No, he was played as a midfielder yesterday. He was the most licensed midfielder yesterday, free licensed midfielder yesterday. That is why you know how many chances he had with the ball that no Portugal players are picking up. Because while Alex Iwobi will be occupied by João Neves, while Tochukwu Nandi will be occupied by the likes of Bruno Fernandes. Now daily they free. Go and check as our midfielder now he get more touches of the ball, like in a more positive positions. But the end there was one he forced onto Moses Simon leg.
Yeah.
If you remember that 3 against 1, he forced him onto Moses Simon leg. I was thinking as he carry and go right, he won't play short left leg to confuse the keeper. I don't know say he go give Moses, he still force out to his leg. I'll give him 5/10.
Alex Iwobi. I think you didn't rate Alex Iwobi yet.
No, there were just 3 basic midfielders. It was 4-3-2-1 they used Navi.
Alex Iwobi was in that midfield.
But AY rated just 3 midfielders.
No, he rated 4. We have to Chukwu and David in the day, Alex Iwobi and Visa Dele Basiru.
Okay, for Alex Iwobi, there was no, like AY said, there was no line breaking moment from him. I think we have got accustomed with what he did in the AFCONs.
Yeah.
And the stage was high. I wouldn't want to discredit what he did yesterday. I saw a little bit of short passes, but not too spectacular.
Yeah.
An alright performance for me too. 5/10.
I think it's deserving. Now let's go to our 2 attackers. We have Oli Akwa Adams and veteran Moses Simon up front. Official, how are you rating them?
Moses Simon, as predicted, I said he was going to start.
Yeah.
And he's going to be probably the only winger to start that game. And he was the only winger to start the game. Moses Simon was absent.
Very absent.
There was no point in time that I knew Moses Simon was in this game.
At the point where we say they don't come out.
Okay, now I was so harsh on Bruno Sopremachi that I forgot that there was a winger in front of him that's supposed to come and help him. So we did not see Moses Simon create anything. We did not see him defend anything. We did not see him when we were retaining possession. So what did you do, bro? What did you do, bro?
Nothing. And
that is my problem with Moses Simon. He has the ability to ghost in some kind of setting match after he has dropped a masterclass in previous match. Then I say, who will I get? That Moses Simon. Based on what team we played last time. Then in the next match, you can't draw some stinkers that will smell everywhere. 5/10. Okay. For appearance sake. Then for Akwa Adams. Sure. You do this one. You do this one. I think Akwa Adams, I'll give him credit. But I tell you that inside that 100% credit I will give him, 50% goes to Akwa Adams, his hard work, his ability, the grace that is following him. And I'll give 50% for Ezekiel Shaw and his team for seeing that Akwa Adams can effect a change in that Super Eagles of Nigeria. Sure. No disrespect. Do you know we went from Victor Boniface to Akwa Adams? Do you know we went from Umar Sadiq to Akwa Adams?
Yeah.
Do you know we went from which other striker did they say again? No. Then Taiwa Wuni to Akwa Adams. Kelechi Anacho to Akwa Adams. No disrespect to these people. They do what they can do. But I'm telling you, Akwa Adams he offers so much more than these players. Than this, not because he's scoring, no. Not because he's scoring, no. This is a striker that last time against Poland we say no, they start shot on target, and we're not disturbed. Do you know why? We know he can't go 3 matches. Maybe body no third person. You should have scored like 2-3. See that one where you use left leg. Surprised. Oh boy. What call just was bad. Akwa Adams 7/10. I
think it's deserving. Anyway, our 2 attackers.
7/10 for Akwa Adams. That guy in a machine.
Why they copy my
machine? Why they copy official?
Machine. I've written my stuff here. You can check. You can confirm.
You copied me.
7/10.
Let me see.
7/10.
Let me confirm now.
7/10. Why would that line say Akwa 7/10?
17.
So why would you say 17/10? You say 17/10. Even if I give him 17/10, it is worth it. The guy is a machine. Yes. And I thank God for the day that guy was giving birth to. And the day we actually saw him, because we went from this guy is a lot more of an improvement to the ones that we had.
Bless Ben.
You understand? And I'm glad that every international break has given us one player or the other. There was an international break that we found Akwa Adams. There was one we saw Benjamin Frederick. There was one we saw Emmanuel Fernandez. There was one we saw Femi Aziz. There was one we were talking about Chibi Kewawu, Abdullah Benwene. So can you see? I'm talking about like six very good players.
Yeah.
So the future is secured. So I think 7/10. I love that goal. The technique was good. The energy was there. Fired it past. Some people were saying, "Is this Portugal's first choice goalkeeper?" Because I think if you catch that ball because the shot had so much power.
So score where he score is harder.
Yes.
I tell you.
So and then I'm glad that he scored finally, because he didn't score against Poland, and I saw the energy and what he was trying to give the game. Now, so
Simon.
I will not say I'm surprised, because I know that I'm not
What's your
surprised.
problem? No violence conduct here.
I know I'm not surprised.
My veteran.
The only surprise is when he performs.
What's going with this?
Is when he performs, because I believe we should have moved past him.
Yeah.
Moses Simon did not. You can go and rewatch the match. Moses Simon did not at any point beat Nelson Semenyo yesterday.
Say you can't go the trouble, Bruno.
At any point, you are supposed to be on a defender. Now the defender was so comfortable that he left you and was probably your own left back. Left you.
The guy was not inverting.
Yes,
the guy was called the invert.
Yes, I'm saying. Let me finish this, man. Let me finish. Don't interrupt me.
Interrupt him.
And I don't know why you say you don't have that one. There was a Philip Otele yesterday. We are coming there now. We are coming there. Let me address Moses Simon. Don't try to do that thing that you do here with me, so that I will not remember what song you sang. So
right on.
Yesterday, I thought he was going to bring the stick that I used to use to cross the Red Sea of some other things, but he did not even bring anything.
It's flawed in some aspect of
anything yesterday. In fact, the only time I saw Moses Simon was when they were releasing national anthem.
Not bad.
Right, it's too much.
Did you? Can you attribute any moments?
Just a bad day at the office now.
That's what we are saying is now.
The last game he has.
We are not talking about the last game. We are saying prayer ratings for this game. When we played the last game, we rated them. So now we are rating this game.
Okay.
So I don't know what the future holds for him, because it looks like he has found favor in the eyes of Eric Sekauchel. He starts our match, whether he has boys on his leg or not, he will start the match. I don't know what he and the contract agreement that he and Sekauchel signed. That means he has to start. So, but it's what it is. I think for me, I think 3/10.
3/10 is too low for the veteran now. Yeah.
You can rate him from your hand. That's my own rating for the veteran.
Let's move on.
See, there's a 3/10. Did he give us a veteran performance?
Thank you. Let's move on. We had 8 major subs yesterday. 8 major subs from yesterday. I'm seeing Bewena here coming in the 68th minute. Sanusi Zaid, the 61st minute. Terry Murphy, 61st minute. Frank Onyeka, the 51st minute. And then Rafa Onyedika in the 62nd minute. And we have Paul Onuachu, 79 minutes. Emmanuel Fernandez came in the 79 minutes. And lastly, Philip Otele came in the 89th minute. That one not even get minute to play at all. So let's talk about the player that came from
Let me go first. I think Ewa has a lot to say.
No, just I will keep it short too, but just go first.
If you want to keep it short,
keep
go
it
first.
short.
No, I will keep it short. Just go first.
The thing is that you don't like short. You don't like.
Okay, you like go first.
You last long. You last
okay.
long.
Okay. Abdullah, I will go from the ones that I actually was looking out for.
Okay.
Abdullah Bewene, 5/10. I think he impressed after his second half introduction. He showed energy. I saw a jam body moment.
Sorry, is that name Bewene or Bewini?
However you want to pronounce it. I saw a jam body moment when he actually committed the guy. Yeah. Very good technical foul.
Yeah.
He would have led to a goal.
A penalty.
Yeah, penalty. I think he showed energy and he touched the ball. He showed like was solid. I think some of us felt like we should have had him in the first half. Then maybe the Christian guy should have come in because he was not on Sunday. Maybe that was why Christian did not have a very good day. We played on Wednesday. So Frank Onyeka, as usual, I brought energy to the midfield, but he could not help us to avoid defeat. And Rafael Onyedika, when he came in, I saw how we were able to temporarily regain possession, to regain it a little bit. It was that at that second half, we looked everywhere. We were everywhere. They were tossing us around. So I think he came and then he gave us a little bit of composure. He was trying to maintain the balance and all with his calmness and all. So 5/10. Terry Murphy, he struggled to make any meaningful impact. Maybe he should have come in early. Yeah. There was a moment he had the ball. He was thinking too much. The Portuguese actually had to collect the ball from the back. Now, Samuel Chukwueze, I think should I say he's still mourning or he didn't give us what was expected? So the 4/10, I'll be a little bit soft on him, but I think if he knows, if he understands and he knows what is good for him, he does not have time anymore. He's clearly losing time. We football fans are even losing patience. There was a chance he should have balanced. We should have gotten a goal where he had the whole time in the world to square the ball. I don't know whether he was thinking it was Lionel Messi or it was Abedi Pele, it was Diego Maradona that could take on players like that. I don't know where he was going. And then they collected the ball. You had Paul Onuachu, your striker. Allow you go pass him, allow him to lose the ball. Then we'll now come and talk about Paul Onuachu. But you just lost the ball like that. And then to say that we have Femi Aziz, We have Zoda, Zadok, Johanna. A lot of Ademola Lookman that can play this same position that you are playing. Now we're even seeing midfielders playing those wings. So you want to keep on giving us this kind of performance? No. So
way out now.
4/10. Like his brother Ejuke. Paul Onachu, I think he fails to influence the game. He would have come in earlier. 4/10. The Ogapata of them, Zaidu, Sanusi. I think. I'm not sure. I'm the only one disappointed.
Yes, even his man here is also disappointed.
No, apart from his man. I'm not. I didn't say that. He was one that said it. I feel like the man himself is disappointed in himself. That's Zaidu Sanusi. Should be disappointed in himself with that kind of performance. You play in the Portuguese league and you are playing like this. That I was saying, okay, let's see how some of our players are playing. They should understand. Those are the things that coaches bank on. That you are playing the league. You should understand how they look at again. You had moments going forward. You're not giving us anything. Okay, the primary work of a defender to defend. You are not doing that. Look at how you allowed that Conceição to beat you. So you know that's the strength. We the water from us. You are saying that look at this boy. You know where he's going, and you were following him. You were shadow marking him till he hit that ball past your goalkeeper. And you know that is his strength. He's a left footer. Don't allow him put the ball to his left. Let him bring the ball to his weak foot, which is right. Which is right. Where you can actually now use your own strength. But you allowed him, you watched him. That was why I said I do not want to see him play yesterday. He should be on the bench and use a very heavy seat belt. But Okoye in his own magnanimity brought him in because yes, this guy was not having a good game too. He was yellow carded. Yeah, we needed to try every player for whatever reasons. And then we considered another goal from that same wing. And I still saw another back pass yesterday. I don't know whether it was him or somebody else.
It was him now.
You understand? If I rate him, I think he's going to win me rating, and there's no way he's going to pay it back because I said there's no space for him in this national team. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So I do not want to even rate him at all because I have to rate him. That means I will rate him very, 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 very low because he performed beyond expectation. I do not know whatever damage the ACL did to him, but as it stands now, it looks like football has left him. If you remove Zaidu football brain, put an inside cat, that cat could they use back because the basics we are not getting it. Yeah, we saw a left back in the Unity Cup, and all of us are like wow. Yeah, all of us are like wow, and we are seeing left backs everywhere. We are seeing Nuno Mendes, we are seeing Cucurella, we are seeing some other left backs across the world, and you are playing left back like this. No, there was no game that would have said in all of the friendlies that we called you that you wild us and you are a senior man. You are supposed to be a senior man. So I think 2/10 for me for Zaidu Sanusi. And then there's his brother on the bench, France Uzo, who did not eventually get any minute throughout this tournament. I'm going there.
You see why I say this one take time?
Yes, I'm coming somewhere. I'm going somewhere. I'm almost rounding up. Now Francis Uzo. No, I said it. I said it.
You want to consign him now. You join us.
Yes, because he's not going to go. He's not going to go alone. He's going to go with Zaidu Sanusi.
Going to be
going to find a national team to represent it. Okay. Yes, now because 90. How do you explain that goalkeeper was in 2 different international friendlies? The Unity Cup and how many games we played in the Unity Cup? 2.
I can explain it now. Amas has been in that position for more than 10 call-ups.
Amas did not attain the height that Uzo attained. Uzo was the number one at the point. Yeah. Uzo has gone to the Akpan as number 1. Uzo was the one in the post the last time we played this in Portugal. Yeah. You get
4.
I collected 4.
Anybody can collect 4.
Okay, anybody can collect 4. 7. Okay, anybody can collect 4. But Noah is rated as one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
Yes.
So what I'm saying now is
Uzo was the best we had.
Francis Uzo should take his brother along to wherever national team they can
carry along.
I think they are done. There's nothing left for them in the Super Eagles. Whatever is left for them is what they should pack, please.
Thank you so much. You say you keep on short, but this is your short.
You did not, young man. You carry a whole 1 hour. They rate player when no dey bench.
Official, talk about the sub for me, Jerry.
Frank Onyeka 2
on the bench now. Though we didn't see.
Frank Onyeka 2 over 10. The energy we bring, I no see him. But we go sell penalty. You go the set leg. They do now. Now what they talk say sometimes ball don't pass jam body. I beg.
Use your brain sometime.
Easy kind energy bring on 2 over 10. Someone Chukwueze is 0 over 10. Someone Chukwueze is no serious. It's not, see this thing. I said it in the AFCONs. That time people thought when he missed penalty, most people agree with me in the comment section. It is not because he missed penalty, it was the manner and the way he plays his football. He's not a serious minded player. See, go on, if I'm lying now today now, I should just go and watch under 17 Samuel Chukwueze and compare it with Samuel Chukwueze now. His football did not evolve. Now the same way they count like he did not evolve. Abba, wait till they talk.
But he played well in Villarreal now. He played well in Villarreal.
That is the under 17 ball. He go Villarreal. Then football they don't sabiam. That thing they don't sabiam. You see 2 against 1. You and the striker against 1 pass. If you want pass, oh my God. See Yama, you carry that ball before you know that. Is it that if Yama does not even pass that ball, you don't hear go or make he hit ball, make keeper don't stress keeper. What are we saying? Carry left leg. You see a left hand. See that one day 1 over 10.
When did we see go from a left hand yesterday? Because the side was
exactly. Now it's not a left hand.
See what he did with the ball.
What are we saying?
Same left.
This is how you go they play for us. I beg.
Proper left.
They hype this thing. Who entered the game? But when very, very good. I felt it was the brightest that came off the bench. Out of all of them, 5 over 10. Onyedika had glimpses, was not good enough to start. He's not good enough to start with Spikes. He's not good enough to start with Spikes. I'm telling you. Then who again came in?
Zaidu now.
Polono actually had little time. There was no services when they came in.
Hey, they avoid Zaidu.
I will get there. Don't force things in my mouth, please. This guy, Polono actually had little time to come into the game. And there was no services when he came. Those midfielders that entered, and they even scatter game. We lost the game in the second half. The first team played very, very well. And the second team, then this guy, Terence Murphy, little time. Philip Otele, little time. I don't know why Skasha keeps doing that guy. This thing. The same thing that happened the time you call Iraso. You started Iraso in a match. Otele they bench. I understand that it does not fit that age profile I'm looking for. You say 23 and above, and I think Otele is 27, 28 now. But give this guy, in a short time, give us spy goals. I'm telling you, you can do it for us. That guy looks more productive than some of the wingers that we have. Because then Zaidu Sanusi, I felt it was the worst of them all. I'm telling you, I don't even know what to think of Zaidu Sanusi now. Because we can't keep making case that it's injury. I know some people players grow very, very long to grow into their form back. But I don't think that form Zaidu will ever get it again. Now, so some players they relapse because once you don't drop your last 5 matches, there was no improvement in one. There is a problem. There is a problem, and it's a good thing that with what's Iboke play for us. Another thing that left back is, sure, please go and look for that left back. You get why they told this thing. Even Bruno that was rating this thing like, oh God, that guy is bang average. Bruno Oyimachi.
Yeah, just a patch.
It's just that he has one eye out of all the left back that we have. That's just it now. Okay, now Portugal go draw the left back. We will drop Bruno. You understand where I'm coming from now? So Zaidu Sanusi, 0 over 10.
Thank you so much, official. Before we go A1 official, I think it's important to rate the man at the center of it all. Erishika Shell. I think I just come on yesterday. AY, how you rate our man?
I think it's 7 over 10. Like I said, I cannot just I don't know what will feel me.
Yeah.
What will feel me if I want to start talking about how this guy has changed that football. Like I said, 325 passes out of 370.
Against the
Portuguese side, even though we lost. Look at the progress that we've seen on that. The Super Eagles. The last time I said we streamed 41 passes in against Poland, I think in the 29th minute. If you didn't watch that match, go and watch it again. 41 passes, not backward and sideways passes. I'm talking about sublime, sleek, crispy passes. You understand? And this is not me trying to use words to. You can verify from the way we are playing. It has changed. You understand? That's kind of, to the extent that the Portuguese coach even confirmed it. So whether we like it or not, this man has actually improved our football, and to some extent we can say categorically. Yesterday, as we were watching the match, we had some kind of confidence that we could win this match.
Win the game, yeah.
We could win this match,
yeah,
because of how we were playing. You understand? Yeah. So I think I'm glad. It's just painful that we're not going to be at the World Cup. I think we have seen more of this performance, but it's what it is. I think the whole international break has been a success for me. So I think I'm giving him a 7/10. He has given us an identity. He has given us a face. He has given us a DNA. We are no more a bastard.
Official, how you rating this show?
8/10 for me. Good game manager. Good game management from himself and his team. I saw when Akpan Adams equalized and his assistant was near him, celebrated to go. Eric Kasha looked calm. You know why? It was giving this vibe. I was expecting that. This is what I said you guys to do. The second goal, I can't fault his game management because it was an individual error and a defensive relapse, like I said. But above all, Eric Kasha, good game manager, like I say. And we don't have coaches no more. We have managers. Because before you manage these players' attitude, the characters, and get them in line to do whatever you want to do, is a very, very hard thing. And before you not just manage the players, you manage the administration. Because NFF Joe, no be small thing, no. I think he has done everything all right so far. I'll say 8/10.
Thank you so much, Evan.
I think he should have. Though we don't know the reasons behind that. I don't know what happened to Manuel Fernandes. He should have brought him in instead of playing Bruno Imach at centre back. I think we saw Shemi Gwajayi leave in the second half.
Ronaldo was not pressing through
the line anyway.
Okay,
they
but
wanted to play in the midfield.
I'm saying we have a defender on the bench if he's not injured. So if you are removing Shemi Gwajayi, bring an Emmanuel Fernandes instead of it was too late. Instead of bringing in Zaidu, and then you are now allow Bruno to play as left back and then left back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Would have been easier. Well, but it is what it is. A good result. Can we term this window a success?
Definitely, it is a success. Like I've said, look at the successes that we had from the Unity Cup. Look at the left back and right back. Look at Femi Aziz. Let me mention their names. I think Obina Igbokwe and the other guy, Chibuzo Oputa. Look at those. Look at Philip Otele. Look at Femi Aziz. Like I said, look at Terry Murphy. Look at Owen Oseni. Look at them. Look at Otto Okonkwo. You understand? Look at those guys. Now come to this one to look at Bewene. You understand? So it is a success for me.
Okay. Official.
Yeah, success.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys so much. So it's amazing having you here. That's our time. Let's know how you feel about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you again next time. Thank you.